and stuff on my dress. Hey y'all, I'm going live. First time ever going live from a public place. So bear with me. We just gonna hope that the volume is working. Okay. Um, but yeah, the whole Stefan Diggs and Cardi B situation is so disgusting. Like, I was so just disgusted to hear the way Tasha K and Cardi B, like just the way she went at her was nasty. I feel like, child, doing these in public is so annoying, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it for the first time ever doing this recording in public. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, if the outside noise is too much, I probably won't do this again, but I just wanted to try it. Cardi B is so racist, in my opinion, from what I see. No, fuck this. I'm so tired of talking like this because we are so afraid of her suing us. Cardi B is racist. She's racist. She's colorist. She's nasty. She's a stripper. She's a nasty individual. She's very nasty. And when I have friends that talk to me about liking Cardi B, and I'm like, yeah, I don't like her, and she's a nasty racist woman, and all they got to say to me is she's so uneducated, it's not her fault. And I'm like, what do you mean she's uneducated? It's 2026. She has millions of dollars. She can't go to school. It's not that hard. It really isn't. When you have money, it's not that hard to go to school. So for me, I just can't stand, I cannot stand seeing her illiterate ass talk to Tasha K the way she does. It's insanity to me. I feel like it's Tasha K's job to talk about the media and the news, and Cardi B thought suing Tasha K would be able to have it stop. But in reality, it didn't have it stop. And I think that Cardi knows that Tasha K has freedom of speech to talk about whoever the fuck she wants. There is no defamation there at all when it comes to talking about Stefan or whatever his name, yeah, Stefan Diggs, whatever his name is. There's no wrong in it. So because she's aware of her situation, and I think that Stefan is about to get fired, that is my opinion, because who goes this hard for a man that has babies by millions of women? We're being exaggerating here, but y'all know what I mean. Who goes this hard for a man that has babies by everybody under the sun? Like, who goes this hard? Like, it's insane to me. And it almost made me shed a tear because talking about a black woman like that was so nasty. Like, I was in shock, bro. Seeing Cardi B talk about Tasha K like that was so nasty. I was like, it ain't even that deep. If what she's saying isn't true, why are you getting so mad? Why is she getting so mad? But because I really have a feeling, because after what I heard from ESPN, Stefan is getting fired, in my opinion. This is my opinion. He's getting fired. Because the NFL don't care if you're a racist black man. They don't care. You could be a racist black man all day. What they care about is when you're a racist black man and you out here getting in trouble with the law. That's what they care about, because at that point you're an asset for them, and you don't even understand that you are an asset and that they need you there. You don't care. You just want to take their money. So they don't care. You could be a racist black man all day in the NFL. Nobody care. Don't nobody care. But guess what? When you listen to ESPN and the way they talk about him, they talked about the Crawford family. They talked about basically the people who own the Patriots. And let's just say I'm saying the right things, right? But I watched ESPN and they do not like Stefan. They think that he's such a liability. And I believe, quote me if I'm wrong, let's just say allegedly, he is going to be put on paid leave to deal with all of this mess that he got going on. So mind you, all this is going on with Stefan Diggs, and Tasha K mentions it, and all of a sudden Cardi B is going crazy, berserk. And let's not forget what Cardi looked like before surgery. I don't even think Cardi looks pretty now. She's the most ugliest woman I've ever seen on this planet. Her soul is nasty, and it makes her look so disgusting. I don't like her. I don't like anybody who can sit up there and talk about women like that, knowing that they got so much plastic surgery done. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? If you know you got all this plastic surgery done, why are you sitting up here talking about somebody who does not have plastic surgery? And when she was going on her rant, she had the nerve to say to Tasha K, oh, well, you know what? You're not ugly because of your skin. You're ugly because you're ugly. What makes her ugly? It's definitely not her skin. I agree with you on that. Tasha K is beautiful. Her skin is beautiful. But you're saying that she's ugly because what? You don't like what you see in the mirror? You don't like how you look? And then there's another thing that Cardi B said. She said she's had sex with brown colored women. No, she needs to get it correct and say black. That's the crazy part. She couldn't even come out her mouth and say black. She said brown. And it's like the way that you see women is the way that you see yourself. And Cardi B sees women as absolute trash walking this earth. Cardi knows she's trash. Like, I feel like people don't understand and they act like the stripper lifestyle is so fun and glamorous. Like, no, that is traumatizing to your brain. It is traumatizing. The fact that Tasha K is a natural black woman and for her to put her down like this on media is just embarrassing. If I was rich, I would literally be sitting up in my house and I wouldn't say nothing to her. I wouldn't even reply to Tasha K. But it's so easy. It's so easy for Tasha K to get at Cardi B by not even doing anything, not even talking about her at all. Like, this is hilarious. And I think it's unexcusable that people think it's okay for someone to talk like this just because they're illiterate or uneducated. Like I said, I've had friends tell me, oh, well, Cardi's just not smart. That's why she's saying, okay, and that doesn't make sense. Like, it literally almost made me shed a tear listening to the way she talked about a black woman. Like, I almost cried. Like, I was disgusted. I don't know how anyone could sit there and feel good. I don't even care. Actually, let me say, I don't even care what your skin color is. I could not listen to someone sit there online talking about a woman's features, her face, talking about just nasty. I don't get how gay men can support her. A lot of them do. A lot of y'all out here, a lot of gay men support Cardi B because Cardi B is a pick me and because it's all about men and their penises. It's all about penises and money. That's it. The only thing that's different from Cardi B and those gay men is that Cardi can have a child. That's it. Ain't nothing different. So I can't know. Like, a lot of people that I'm friends with, I'm reevaluating because to listen to someone say such nasty, heinous things and then to listen to their music and be like, oh, I'm a bodega baddie. And then, like, shut up. Shut up. You sound foolish. This person is still married, acting a ruckus, nasty, belligerent, ignorant. You know, it's insane. Sorry, y'all. I'm traveling and I'm trying to make this content. But I will say, I hope a black girl hears this. You are beautiful. You are amazing. Do not listen to this bullshit that is coming out of Cardi B's mouth. It is nasty. All she sees women as is sex and money because that's what she's been used as all her life. I don't think that she's a pop star. I don't think that she's a good rapper. I don't think she's anything. All I think she is somebody that can make black people hate themselves more than they already do, and it's used in media. And she's using that. I don't know where people say they find her funny. I don't find her funny. She's an asshole. Like, I don't find anything cute. I'm not okay with it. I'm really not. I'm gonna make a video later talking about the situation. But for me, like I said, if I had all this money, right? Like, let's do some critical thinking. If you had all this money, why are you so obsessed with someone you don't like? Like, I don't get it. Like, if you have all these amazing things, and then another thing too, she said she's a bad bitch. That's why men take care of her. Are they? Are they taking care of you? Because last time I checked, you still owe Offset some money, don't you? Like, I feel like it's interesting how we want to talk about, oh, she's a woman. Let's just say in general, a woman should be a breadwinner. But then all of a sudden, when she's giving all her money to a man, it's like, it's almost as if that's not okay, but then it's okay for her to be a breadwinner. Like, I get so confused with people. You know what I mean? Like, it's already confusing to even say. Like, I always talk about how I love fine dining, and when people take me out and do the things that I can do on my own, they can do it for me too. I love that. But my problem is I'm not going to make you feel better about yourself just because you can go through life paying for me. Like, I didn't understand that comment from her. She was making fun of Tasha K for being a breadwinner. Meanwhile, Cardi B, you're a breadwinner too. So I'm like, what's going on? It's like breadwinner, you can be bad or good. There is no one side of a breadwinner for a woman. I just find it stupid. Like I just feel like telling young girls that they're ugly because a man won't pay for their shit makes no sense. That makes no sense. And I think Tasha K should honestly sue Cardi B. I just think it's just ridiculous. Like this is Tasha K's job and you're taking it so seriously. Like look at Beyonce. Beyonce, you won't even know nothing. You won't know what's happening with Beyonce. Hmm. She don't say nothing. She does her music and she has her legal team. But I feel like for Cardi B, she just doesn't get it. I think her and Nicki Minaj are both terrible people. They're both awful people. I'm done with them going into 2026. But once again, you're not going to sit up here and act like someone is a good person just because you hate yourself. Like a lot of women want to get plastic surgery. A lot of women want to take money from men. And that's just the case. That's all it is. That's all Cardi B is to people. Cardi B is the dream that women that hate themselves want. And there's a lot of women that hate themselves in America on this planet, point blank, period. But don't ever think your value comes from a man giving you money. Don't think your beauty comes from a man giving you money. Fuck that. That is insanity. Your beauty does not come from a man giving you money. If someone's a sex worker and has had a history of being a sex worker, fine. But that is my issue with sex workers, or should we say strippers, like Cardi B. You can't just do it, shut up, make your money, and go about your day. You have to put down others who are not doing, which is insane. Like I've always said, I have respect. I don't do it, but I have respect. But for you to put down other people who are not doing what you're doing is insane. That doesn't mean they're not valuable. That doesn't mean they're not pretty. And once again, for somebody who's gotten all that plastic surgery to talk pretty is insane to me, bro. That is blasphemy. That is wild. I will be making a video about this later because it did hurt my heart. It did. Hearing her talk about Tasha K like that made me want to cry. I felt so bad. Tasha K is a beautiful woman. Whether you like her or not, no one deserves to be degraded like this online. No one does. I feel like Tasha K comes at Cardi B with a lot of things that are true but can't be proven. You know what I mean? So that hurts. That hurts a lot because it's like, and this is just my opinion from what I'm seeing. From what I'm seeing, I think that, you know what they say? Let me say this thing. You know what they say? When someone says something about you that's true, but you claim it as not true, and in reality it's true, right? And you overreact, that shows to the public that it is true. And this is so childish. Like, if I was making millions of dollars, I would not be online like this. Like, think about the brand deals that are going to cancel you out, and all you're going to have to be with is like the racist companies. Like, ew, like, who wants to do that? Who wants to do that? And it's like, all of this is happening because of some man that, you let into your sacred space. It's like, if I had children and millions of dollars, I would just be chilling somewhere in, I don't know, like Aruba, like have the nannies, have my home. So I'm just confused. Why is she so obsessed with Tasha K? Something's interesting. I think and this is my opinion, I think Cardi B's obsessed with Tasha K because Tasha K is smart. I keep getting from a lot of friends, what they keep telling me is that Cardi B is very illiterate and she's stupid. And once again, that's not a nice thing to say, but it's the fact that all my friends keep saying that Cardi B is like not smart. She's like unintelligent, like she's just dumb. And then after that, they follow and say, what she said is wrong, but I still love her music and her being a funny stripper. And I'm like, girl, I ain't supporting nobody just because they're funny. Like, no, Cardi B sounds like a racist, old, conservative black man, which is the men that she likes to have sex with. or the men that like to have sex with her. She sounds like a conservative, old, nasty, raggedy black man, a Negro. It's disgusting, but yeah, I'm gonna review this story more because it really hurt my heart to hear somebody talk about a woman like that. Any woman, like, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. This is disgusting. And having sex with brown women is such a bizarre thing to say. Like, I know what pretty is. I've had sex with them. Like, you sound insane. Like, you're nasty, dirty, just dirty. I can only think about the diseases. Mm-mm. You cannot tell me. You cannot tell me that somebody is out here doing all this stuff, having sex with all these people and not catching anything. I could only imagine. I really wonder. Nasty. That's disgusting. Ugh, I'm just disgusted, but yeah. Stay tuned. I don't know what's happening with this one. Stay tuned. I'm gonna try to make more lives like this. It sucks because it's the middle of the day. I'm out in public. It's frustrating. I wish I was in private so I could just really tune into this. But we have to talk about it a lot more. All right. Bye, y'all.